Number one, how did you make it to the NFL from little old Clarenceville, Michigan? And let me tell you guys, it was a whole lot of luck and a whole lot of hard work. And I tell you that, and I say it simply like that because I want to relate it to you. I want to relate to you that what I did was I made a goal. I picked a goal. And I mean, we don't like to talk about goal setting. I mean, that's boring stuff. But listen, I chose a goal, and then I worked my tail off towards that goal. It was somewhere around my freshman year that I decided that more than anything else, I just wanted to see how good I was. I wanted to figure out how far I could go. I wanted to figure out where my limits were. I wanted to test the waters. I wanted to figure out how good at football I could be, how fast I could get, how strong I could get. I just had, I had this hunger to see what is the top for me. I didn't know that I would break a state record. I didn't know that I would go to a big school like Penn State. I didn't know that I could go to the NFL. I didn't know that stuff. But if I would listen to the people around me, I would have never believed I could do that stuff. So when I tell you that it takes for you to choose a goal and then decide that you won't let anything stop you but your time on this earth, I promise you, that's what it takes. I use examples all the time of guys that I played with along the way. And I think about what was the difference between me and them. And I think the difference really was two things. One, God-given something, and then my willingness to work or sacrifice. So, if you have been given something, and I'll tell you, we all have. We all have been given something. And if I could encourage you with one thing today, it would be to embrace that something. One problem that I think we have today is that we want to be like everybody else. And that problem's not new, guys. That was a problem when I was here. I wanted to be liked by everyone. I was worried about what people were saying about me. I was worried about what people thought. I wanted to be like the cool kids. I wanted to, just fit in. And that's one thing I would encourage you guys today, man, don't fit in. Forget that. That's not where it's at, man. Where it's at is embracing who you are. Figuring out what really makes you special. Figuring out what really makes you who you are, what makes you unique. Embrace that thing and run with it, man. Embrace it and run with it. And when I did that, guys, when I figured out that it was my drive, it was my desire to see how good I could be, that was what made me different. There was no stopping because I just clung to it. I worked and worked and worked, and I figured out how to get better, how to get where I wanted to go. If you guys can do that, if you can stop using Instagram to compare, stop using social media to bring yourself down or bring others down. Start using it to build yourself up. Start using it to motivate yourself. These are the things that could change the way you live life every day. Think about the fact that we all have to go to school, guys. We have to go to school. What if you took advantage of that and you made that something that was to build you up? If you embraced every day like, all right, what is it today that I need to get where I'm going? is a mindset. And when I found that mindset, guys, there was nothing that could stop me. I talk about luck. You know, I said I got lucky. And here's why I said that. Because there are plenty of people that were just as good as me at football that never made it to the NFL. They got hurt. They had bad luck and they got into an accident. They just never made it for one reason or another. And so you're going to need luck along the way. But what I say is you make your own luck. And the way that you guys can do that is you just prepare. And what I mean by that is whatever it is, whatever that thing is that you're pursuing, if you could just work towards it and prepare, there's going to be a bump. Someone's going to try to knock you off your course. Something's going to happen to your family. Something's going to happen to your money. Something's going to happen to your plan, to your perfect little plan that's going to get you where you want to go. But if you can prepare for that bump in the road and just know that it's coming, it will be much easier to handle when you get there. So we talked about being different, and I want to harp on that a little bit more. I think that being different is the most beautiful thing that we have in this world. I love looking around this room and seeing just the diversity in your faces. I love looking at my personal group of friends and knowing that they've come from all types of different places and backgrounds. The more that we can embrace that, and especially with what's going on with our country, guys, you are the answer to that problem, man. And I gotta tell you guys, if I have to admit one thing to you today, is that I regret not loving people more in high school. I was not the nicest guy. I was not Mr. Friendly. I did not go out of my way to be good to people while I was in school. I was very focused on me. And that's my one big regret from school. So I'd love to encourage you guys to make a difference that way. And believe me, if you can do it here in your school, the community will do it around you. Man, we're in a tough spot right now, aren't we? The world is fighting. And it's our friends and family and our uncles and cousins. There's problems. But I really believe that people in this room that can change that. You all can bring people together. Maybe even more so than I can. And so I wanted to just touch on that because I really believe that, guys. Now, it seems like this is a moment for a joke. Y'all want to laugh? Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is it's lunchtime, okay? The bad news is y'all don't get lunch today. Just kidding, I won't get y'all out of here so you can eat. The second question that people ask me all the time, how do you do it? I'm like, how do I do what? And they're like, Tim, you've been diagnosed with ALS. The average person lives 2 to 5 years since diagnosis. You were diagnosed almost 3 years ago. How do you walk around with a smile on your face? How do you travel so much? How do you speak to big groups? How do you go play golf? You can barely walk. The answer is pretty simple, guys. Pretty simple. I believe that today matters. It matters. matters a lot. It matters so much that I would come here from Tennessee just to spend 20 minutes with you guys. Hopefully give you a perspective. Today matters not just for me, but it matters for you. It matters because you have an opportunity. And I have an opportunity every single day. The question is, what do I want to do? You know, what do I want to do today? I really hate the idea of living like today is my last day. I don't do that. I mean, that doesn't make sense. If today was your last day, you certainly wouldn't come to school. I know I wouldn't. But what if we thought, you know what? I'm not going to live like today is my last day, but I'm going to live like today really matters. Because it does, man. I don't want to get morbid and super serious with y'all, but I think we all know someone who has lost their life too soon. We would all say too soon. And I don't want to go down that road, and this is not a scare tactic. But guys, understand, we don't know. And if we can just be honest with that and say we don't know, then why not make today a great day? You know? Man, today is my last day. I'm gonna say, man, I had some fun with the students at Clarenceville. We laughed. You know, someone came up after, gave me a chest bump, you know, maybe a fist bump. You know, I had a good day. I want y'all to do that. I want every day to be like, yeah, you know what, today I helped my friend out. Today, I did the right thing. I was presented with a choice. These guys were doing something that I know wasn't right, and I chose to do the other. I want that to be your everyday. And I'll tell you, that's what it is for me. That's how I do it, man. And guys, believe me, I get mad, I yell, I swear, don't tell my mom. I cry, all right? You know, I'm a big guy, but guess what? I cry sometimes, I get sad. I think doing those things allows me to laugh, allows me to smile, and to be genuinely happy and enjoy the day. To be honest with you, that's what it's all about. The more that you're enjoying what you're doing, the better you'll do at it. The more that you embrace something, the more you'll excel at it. I'm talking about academics. I'm talking, excuse me. I'm talking about academics, I'm talking about athletics. Let's picture something that we all hate. If you're an athlete, you hate running sprints. Coach says, get on the line, you're like, oh man, come on. But listen, if you do something, listen, next time the coach says, get on the line, do this, smile. I guarantee you'll run faster. Y'all can check me on that, but that's science. Same thing. The teacher gives you homework. We all hate homework, okay? But if you can sit down and do that homework, give yourself a smile and say, I'm gonna dominate this homework. I guarantee you'll do better. It's a fact. I have not done the research, but I guarantee you that's true. Guys, today matters. I could talk to you for hours. I'm actually going to come down to your lunch period and hang out. If you want to buy a book, please do so. We'll have them down there. But I'd love to just meet you, say hi. I want you to know that I'm proud of this school. I want you to know that means I'm proud of you. And I want you to know that comes with a responsibility. You guys have to hold up the integrity of this school. You have to represent the name of this school like I have for many years. So do that with me, please. And I promise you guys, today matters. And if you can look take it every day that way. I'm very excited to see what it is you guys